Excellencies, distinguished guests, representatives of the caretaker government, partners, colleagues, members of civil society, media representatives, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us at the Reporting House for the premiere of the documentary Kosovo's Path to Integration, a journey supported by the European Union. Indeed, the timing could not be better because we are celebrating this week Europe Day, Europe Week, and with this more than 25 years of partnership between the European Union and Kosovo. A partnership that has brought tangible change to people's lives across the country, and Jetta has outlined this already. For us, Europe Day is about peace, unity and solidarity. It reflects a vision that transformed a continent through cooperation and shared values. It's a reminder that real progress happens when partners work together. This documentary tells a story of resilience, determination and steady progress. It shows how EU-Kosovo cooperation has strengthened institutions, supported communities, created opportunities and improved everyday life. The European Union was and is Kosovo's strongest partner and the largest provider of financial assistance. Since 1999, we have invested over 3.7 billion euros across many sectors. Today, that support continues through the pre-accession funding, IPA, and the growth plan, a clear sign of our long commitment and long-term commitment to Kosovo's development and its European future. And please allow me to say that I'm very glad to be here with Jeton Zulfaj, the government of Kosovo chief negotiator for the EU, and RGF, the Reform and Growth Facility coordinator. His appointment testifies that the government of Kosovo takes the EU-related reforms seriously. These are reforms which must be a whole-of-government effort, and it is a very challenging job to do, to coordinate this, to ensure that all ministries deliver, and of course, as we want this process to advance swiftly, to ensure that this is done swiftly, coordinated swiftly, and based not only on different ministries' input, but that it becomes a whole-of-society approach, an approach which has to bring a lot of compromises, has to ensure that civil society is consulted and that as well opposition is on board for this. So it is a huge task, and I keep fingers crossed, and the EU in Kosovo keeps fingers crossed for success in this important job, Jeton. Our engagement has, of course, and we spoke about it before, not been only about funding. It is about people, values and reforms, supporting democracy, justice, education, economic development, environmental protection, independent media and opportunities. And behind each of these efforts, there is a human story. A student gaining new opportunities through education, a family benefiting from more efficient heating, a citizen receiving better public services, a journalist holding institutions accountable, a young person choosing to build their future here in Kosovo. These are the stories of real progress, and this documentary brings them to life. I would like to thank Bern, Kosovo, and everyone involved in producing this documentary. Tomorrow, as we mark Europe Day, we celebrate values that unite us: dignity, freedom, democracy, equality, human rights, and the rule of law. These are not abstract principles. They shape everyday life and guide our partnership. Looking ahead, the European Union remains firmly committed to Kosovo and its European path. The integration does not happen overnight. It happens through reforms, responsibility, and trust in what we can achieve together, through a whole-of-society approach that the government has to lead and others have to actively participate in good faith. So today, as we watch this documentary, and tomorrow as we celebrate Europe Day, let us recognize both how far we have come and how much more we can achieve together. Let us also recognize the energy of Kosovo's young people, the resilience of its citizens, the work of its civil society, and the professionalism of its media. And let us underline the importance of strong institutions that deliver for the people they serve. If there is one lesson from the European story, it is this: when values guide action, progress follows. Faleminderit, hvala puno.